Hello everyone, and today I'm going to show you the Valley 4 factory setup that will produce Citrome C at 24 per minute, Buck Capsule A at 18 per minute, and HC Valley battery at 18 per minute, as well as other blueprints for explosive and also the parts. Before we start, make sure you have regional development level at level 11, so that you will have all minerals at maximum purity. If you haven't reached level 11 yet, you can click at these RTM sources at the bottom right and do the things listed here to increase your regional development level. If you don't want to do the things here, you can just remove some of the blueprints, since it's all tileable, so you can just choose whichever blueprints you want to put. After that, make sure you have mined all of the ores. So you will have Originium ore at 560 per minute, Amethyst ore at 240 per minute, and Ferrium ore at 1080 per minute. For the core AIC upgrades, make sure you have all of the expansion, so expansion 1 and 2. And then for the depot bus, you can upgrade depot bus 1, 2, 3, and also 5 and 6. So everything at the top, and also 2 at the bottom left. So you can just ignore the depot bus 4. For your sub AIC, make sure to have one sub AIC at maximum expansion and also maximum depot bus construction. So everything here. For the remaining 2 sub AIC, you must upgrade all of the expansions, and also depot bus 1 and depot bus 2. So you can ignore depot bus 3. For the basic AIC plan, you need to have logistics until belt bridging. And then for the processing, you have to unlock everything. And for power, you need to unlock depot bus. And then make sure to have 60 bug flower, 20 Citrome, 120 sandleaf, and 10 of HC Valley battery. If you don't have HC Valley battery yet, you can start with 30 SC Valley battery, and then use this battery to produce the HC battery. And also, make sure to import all of the blueprints in the description by using this import blueprint at the bottom, and then just paste the code below. If you already have the HC battery, you can just skip this part. Now, you can move the PAC to the bottom left, and then place the HC battery blueprint on the top left, like this. And then now, place 6 thermal banks. Just like that. Now, you can put 10 sandleaf in the seed picking unit. So 10 right here, and also another 10 on the left. And then now, you can just put 5 SC battery in each thermal bank. And now you can just basically wait until you produce 10 HC battery. If you have run out of powers, you can just remove the thermal banks on the right. So remove everything. And then just leave the blueprints just like this. You don't need to remove anything. Let's start with the core AIC. So first, move the automation core to the bottom right, to the corner where there are no depot bus at all. And then import the Buck Capsule A blueprint. At the top left, right here, and while pressing Ctrl, you can also place it again at the right of it, and then the last one at the bottom left, just like this. It should perfectly match, and there's no gap between all of them. Now you can place the Citrome C blueprint at the top right, like that. And then now, you can just select everything except the depot unloader. So everything from the conveyor belt all the way down here. Now copy it, and then rotate it like this, and then place it at the right. There should be no gap between two of them. And then you can move the automation core to the right. Make sure the output is facing to the top, so exactly to the refining unit, like this. And then add the conveyor belt from the bottom left to connect to the refining unit at the left, like this. Now, you can set every output to Amethyst ore. Like this, and you can just leave it for now. And now we can put sandleaf and also bug flower in the machines. So we'll put 10 sandleaf at the bottom and another 10 sandleaf at the top. And then the middle two, you can put 10 bug flower each. So 10 sand leaf right here, and another 10 sand leaf at the top. And then for the middle, you can put 10 bug flower, and also another 10 bug flower. Same with the top left, you can put 10 sand leaf at the left and also at the right, and also 10 bug flower each at the middle. And same with the last one. And now for the canned citron, you can put 10 citron plant in each of the seed unit. So 10 right here, another 10 right here. Now we'll move to the sub AIC. For the sub AIC, make sure to put the PAC at the bottom left, and then you can place the HC battery blueprint at the top left. And now you can place 10 sand leaf at the seed unit at the bottom left and also at the bottom right. So 10 sand leaf here, and also 10 sand leaf at the right. And basically you can just do the same thing for the other sub PAC. So PAC at the bottom left, and then the battery blueprint at the top left, and then sand leaf at the bottom left and also bottom right. 10 here, and another 10 and here. Same with the last one, PAC on the bottom left, and then the blueprint at the top left, and then 10 sand leaf at the bottom left, and also another 10 sand leaf at the bottom right. And then you can go back to the core AIC and then place the thermal bank blueprint. So the valley power right here in the middle. And now you can put 2 HC battery in each of the thermal bank. And now everything should be running, and then you can change the output right here to HC battery. And then you are basically done. And if you notice it, I also placed some other blueprints like explosive, amethyst part, ferrium part, and other parts. So you can place all of this in the sub AIC. So at the sub AIC, where you have everything upgraded to the max, so you have 5 depot bus, you can put any of the blueprints. Let's say amethyst part. You can put it at the top right. And then right here, it will produce amethyst part. And you can also see I have the control port right here, where you can just adjust how many amethyst part you want to produce. So I've set everything to 200. And for the ferrium part, it's basically the same as the amethyst part. And for the steel and crystal part, it's basically identical. So I'll try with the steel part. So you can place it at the top right. And then make sure to put the valley plant blueprint as well. Just like this. And then you need to place the sand leaf in the seed unit down below. So sand leaf, I'll get from the backpack. Okay. And then now it will produce the steel part. And you can also see right here, I have the control port. So you can basically adjust how many items you want to produce. And for the last one, explosive, you can also place it at the top right. And then put Akatin at the bottom left. And then it will produce the explosive, and you can also control how many items you want to produce using this control port. Just keep in mind to limit the amount of items you produce with everything you put at the top right. So with any of these blueprints, just make sure to limit the amount you produce. Because if you don't, it will slowly use all of the ores that you have, and it will slow down the production of the main items, like the Citrome C or the Buck Capsule A. So that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in another video. Bye bye.